Hello, and welcome back to XRP Vault, where we bring you the most recent and intriguing XRP news. We're giving away 10,000 XRP to those who are watching. All you have to do is upvote, subscribe, comment XRP is king, and watch the video to the end to be eligible. The winners will be picked next month and publicized on the community page of the channel. The SVB Bank was shut down last weekend by California state regulators in what is now regarded as the second largest financial disaster in U.S. history. By the way, the USDC and the permanent drip fund have been switched to XRP until stability is restored due to a probable depeg event. Would the most recent development have a good impact on XRP's pricing? And was the XRP ledger the first blockchain to support stablecoins? Lastly, can there be a rebound now that a new week has begun and XRP has already reached its crucial support level? When the Ripple CEO discloses exposure to Silicon Valley Bank, we will discuss the expected price of XRP. How does this affect XRP? Check out this new video as soon as possible if this sounds like something that would be of interest to you. But the disclosure that Ripple had some exposure to Silicon Valley Bank, which was closed down on Friday by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation after it saw a surge of withdrawals, has also put XRP in jeopardy. Yet the Federal Reserve and U.S. Treasury have intervened to guarantee that SVB's customers will have complete access to their deposits, beginning yesterday. Investors' concerns are at ease since the cryptocurrency market has been recovering since Sunday. While XRP hasn't performed as well as the other main coins today, it still has a promising future ahead of it, since Ripple is hoping that its protracted legal battle with the SEC will be resolved favorably this year. One encouraging development is that XRP's signs point to a rebound sooner rather than later, with its 30-day moving average now considerably below its 200-day average. All at once. The relative strength index for XRP has dropped from 50 just a few days ago to over 40, which shows that it's almost oversold. The coin may not launch a genuine recovery, though, until its RSI drops to 30 or below because it hasn't quite reached the bottom. The bankruptcy of Silicon Valley Bank over the past weekend was only made worse by the resulting animosity caused by the earlier demise of Silvergate Bank. In actuality, the bad vibes continue. Due to the fact that Signature Bank also failed over the weekend, state regulators closed the New York-based institution on Sunday. This third tick-friendly bank collapse affects cryptocurrency since some exchanges switched to Signature after problems with silver deeds. Regarding XRP, Ripple has disclosed that it was exposed to Silicon Valley Bank in some way. Such exposure might have significantly hurt Ripple. The Federal Reserve sent a joint statement to you. Customers of SVB and Signature Bank will have access to all of their money as of Monday, according to the U.S. Treasury and FDIC. This assertion explains why XRP hasn't dropped any lower and why the cryptocurrency market appeared to stage a recovery on Sunday. And now that American authorities are intervening to support the financial industry, there's a sense of comfort that other bank failures are unlikely to occur anytime soon. As a result, XRP can keep anticipating the outcome of the SEC case involving Ripple's. In fact, Judge Annalisa Torres granted the firm's plea to exclude Patrick Doody as an expert witness last week and denied the SEC's motion to exclude crypto-focused attorney John Deaton from the witness list for Ripple. I want to tell you a little bit about the expo before I proceed. A market maker is a self-imposed liquidity provider. The decentralization of cryptocurrency trading is aided by someone donating their crypto assets to a platform. When you utilize DEX, you can gain rewards with fees from trading on that platform, which many people consider a type of passive income. A blockchain asset management protocol known as automatic compounding combines data analytics and optimization approaches to automatically combine rewards and produce the maximum potential compound interest rate. These protocols often invest one or more times per day in the returns or involvement of LP users to increase APY. It is crucial to make it clear that anyone can use DSpool to offer liquidity to decentralized platforms like Uniswap, SushiSwap, and other similar ones. Additionally, there are many advantages to making this kind of long-term investment. First, you earn rewards while your cryptocurrency is still in staking. Second, decentralized platforms built on blockchains coordinate crypto trading on a massive scale among numerous users. and they do so entirely through automated algorithms. If you utilize the link in the video description, you may sign up with Dixwell and receive a special welcome bonus. This incentive entails receiving as much as 100 XRP. This liquidity benefit lasts for 10 days. The incentive is only available when you make a deposit, and the offer is restricted. In addition, lawyer John Deaton has asserted that Jim Cramer, the host of CNBC's Mad Money, owes viewers an apology for encouraging them to invest in the defunct Silicon Valley Bank. The creator of CryptoLaw, who is a friend of the court and represents thousands of XRP investors in the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's complaint against Ripple, voiced this opinion in response to a tweet from David Schwartz, the chief technology officer of Ripple. Significantly, Schwartz noted that Cramer had suggested buying the bank to viewers of his CNBC program less than a month prior. The bank was shut down by California state regulators in what is now regarded as the second worst financial disaster in U.S. history. At the end of the previous year, the bank reportedly had assets worth $209 billion. This week, a bank run occurred as a result of the company's disclosure that it intended to sell more than $2 billion worth of shares to offset losses on previously held assets. According to Aztec Networks, John Wood.F will highlight how the bank invested customer deposits in long-term securities to earn yield despite failing to foresee the Fed's rate hikes. But as the Fed raises interest rates, there are more withdrawals, fewer deposits, and more challenges in raising capital. It is therefore unable to satisfy the remaining withdrawal requests due to a shortage of liquidity. Regulators had no choice but to intervene by Friday as takeover prospects were dim. Uninsured depositors will get advanced dividends, while insured depositor withdrawals will begin to be processed by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation on Monday. Regrettably, over 93% of depositors, according to Bloomberg, lack insurance. Given that the bank works with numerous Silicon Valley tech businesses, this is concerning. In the meantime, it won't be the first time Cramer has led investors astray. Members of the crypto community frequently dispute that the pundit has done this regularly over the course of his career. Naturally, some of the cryptocurrency community, especially those who own XRP, have compared his support for SVB to that of Bear Stearns immediately before its demise during the 2008 financial crisis. Notably, the CNBC anchor and the XRP community are not friends. The pundit repeatedly criticized the whole thing as a hoax last year. Please remember to tick the notification button and subscribe to our channel if you want to be the first to learn about new developments involving XRP. Reaper Financial, an Austin, Texas-based blockchain financial business that specializes in buying and burning digital assets, has announced that it is converting the USDC in its permanent drip fund to XRP in the wake of the USDC deepfake event. The USDC and the permanent drip fund have been switched to XRP until stability is restored due to a probable depegging incident. As events develop, we will provide updates. Participants in the Ripple case were noted in a tweet. In a recent tweet, the USDC issuer or Circle acknowledged that $3.3 billion of its $40 billion total was in USDC. With the troubled Silicon Valley Bank SVB, reserves are kept. Also, the bank is one of 6 banking partners that Circle employs to manage more than 25% of its cash-held USDC reserves. As a result of investor redemptions, the USD stablecoin has lost its value over the past 24 hours. According to estimates, investors have apparently cashed out USDC from centralized exchanges worth close to $8 billion. USDC is still below its dollar peg at this time. USDD and FRX were the first stable currencies to trade below the dollar peg. The last 24 hours have reportedly seen a $2.34 billion USDC burn, according to Nansen Circle. Exchanges have also acted in response to the current tragedy, with estimates stating that 70%, or $1.7 billion, was burned in the last 8 hours. Conversely, according to David Schwartz, CTO of Ripple, the business planned to make an official statement in response to inquiries about whether it had any contact with the troubled SVB. Also, according to Matt Hamilton, a former director of developer relations at Ripple, XRP Ledger was the first blockchain to allow what are now referred to as stable currencies. Hamilton's comments were made at a time when this area of the cryptocurrency market was experiencing a severe crisis, and many of these tokens had lost their peg to the dollar. According to Hamilton, this kind of instrument was known as an IOU or IOU on the XRP blockchain. For instance, the demand circle will be required to make the transaction when a user lends $1,000 in exchange for 1,000 USDC. According to the developer, such a system necessitates that the user express their level of trust in the counterparty. The evolution of the stablecoin concept. Hamilton claimed that with the introduction of Ethereum, individuals started to see stablecoins like USDT or USDC as assets in and of themselves as opposed to debt for other assets. Recall that several sizable regional US banks were on the verge of going out of business at the end of last week. Two significant financial firms that support cryptocurrencies, Silicon Valley Bank and Silvergate, were particularly hard hit. Furthermore, it was disclosed that Circle, the creator of USDC, one of the biggest stablecoins, had some of its enormous assets in SVB. Now for our price analysis. XRP has been in decline for the past few weeks and is currently approaching its critical support level. Are we going to see a bounce back? Yet, the asset has already touched a crucial support level that may dictate its further movement. If XRP breaches this level of support, it might continue to move downward. The asset might instead move in the direction of the top channel border if it bounces off this level. The trading volume of XRP is one of the most important performance metrics. The trading activity of the assets indicates that the local decline for XRP may be coming to an end and receding. This can be a clue that the asset is about to bounce in the direction of the upper channel border. The downturn could quicken, though, if trade volume increases on Monday. If this occurs, XRP can breach the crucial support level and carry on with its downward trajectory. Despite all the difficulties, some analysts think that XRP may still have an optimistic future. The asset is well-liked and frequently employed in the financial sector. If Ripple succeeds in its action against the SEC, there may be a large increase in demand for the asset as well as in its price. XRP is now moving in the pattern described above and is expected to keep doing so until the market picks its course for the foreseeable future. It is currently trading at 36 cents. We've reached the conclusion of the video, guys. If you liked it, please click the like button. Don't forget to hit the notification button and subscribe. I find that the YouTube algorithm is greatly aided by this. Sharing this video with as many people as you can will also help enlighten others in the same way that you have been enlightened. Let's spread the word about this, guys. Don't miss any of our stuff if you are a serious Bitcoin enthusiast. I'll see you tomorrow to discuss the most recent news that affects our entire community.